The advice I'd have for entrepreneurs would be two principles. It would be passion and persistency. Once you figure out what motivates you and what drives you every day in your passion, then just be persistent in talking to everyone and learning more and gathering experiences so you can go down that path.
What I would say is they would need to get involved in an organization of other entrepreneurs. When the types of problems entrepreneurs deal with are not what the average Joe deals with. Entrepreneurs that are dealing with those type of problems need to be connected with other entrepreneurs that they trust, that they can bounce ideas off of, problem solve, figure out where the bottlenecks are, have support, just emotional support of, I've been there, I know what it's like to go through that, here's how I've dealt with that in the past.
I would say don't only rely on your attorneys, bankers, CPAs, and other vendors that you pay to help you do with your business what you need to do and head in the direction you need to go with your business.
The most important thing that I want to share with an entrepreneur is as soon as you hit gross receipts at $250,000, you need to contact Accelerator, EO Accelerator, and that's a new program that we've launched in Hampton Roads that will help a business go from $250,000 to $1 million to qualify for EO.
I think from an entrepreneurial perspective, I wouldn't look for advice from others. I'd really look for that experience share. Anyone can provide you advice. Your next door neighbor, your friend from high school, your Facebook friend that you've never met, they can all provide you advice because they've never been there and done that. They've never been in the entrepreneurial shoes. Having that experience share from fellow entrepreneurs that are doing that, that's truly the key component that's there.
Every entrepreneur that's in EO is here for various reasons. But one of the core reasons is learning. And so one of the best pieces of advice I can give to entrepreneurs is learn from others. Don't try to go it alone. There's two ways to learn. You can learn from your own experience or you can learn from other people's experience. And it's a lot quicker, a lot easier, a lot less painful to learn from the experiences of others. And EO gives you an opportunity to do that.
Prepare for the ride. I think the life of an entrepreneur is like a roller coaster. And it's that experience that you go on, just like on a roller coaster where there's some highs and lows. And an entrepreneur is able to embrace the highs and to be able to think about what you're doing during that time frame and to prepare for the lows, because you know there's going to be a low.
Even though in EO we're typically shy away from giving advice, if I were going to be asked what advice I would give another entrepreneur, it would be to focus on my core value proposition. Ideas are great, but execution is everything, and make sure that you surround yourself with a team that complements you. You don't need another you. You need people who work well with your strengths, and as a team, you're better for it. I think EO has made a significant impact on my business and my life, mostly in the fact that it forces me to take a step back and really think about the big picture, think more long-term and more strategically.
When I first was 22 years old and I came down to Virginia Beach from New Jersey, it was like the sharks were trying to eat me. I was a little minnow, and there was nobody that wanted to help. Everybody just wanted to get you out of business. And EO is the contrary to that. EO wants you to succeed and wants you to have the life, work, family balance.
One of the things that I found was that regardless if you're in architecture or restaurant business or IT such as us, that we all share the same common problems. With that, they were also able to share their experience, specifically experiences of how they've handled situations in the past versus providing advice.
I've been a member for about 14 years now, and the organization itself has helped me get through selling my companies, downsizing my companies, going through a business divorce, everything you can imagine that a business owner would go through the life of owning a business.
Once I became part of EO, I was able to hear from others of how they did such and how they were able to take the things that they had learned and read and applied them to their own businesses.
I have a group of 7 or 8 forum members, other business owners, that I can go to in real time when my issues occur.
The question really is not how much of an impact or how it has an impact on my life, is how has it not had an impact on my life. It's truly being a part of EO has affected literally every part of my life, from how I run my business to how I recruit employees, how I retain employees, decisions that I make with my growth in the business, and how I interact with my family, the friends and experiences that I've had in life. EO's had an impact in all of those things.
The ability to run the problems I was dealing with by somebody else who actually was qualified to help me deal with the problem or share their experience on how they dealt with it, I would say that's the one thing that EO made the biggest difference in my life. And if I hadn't have had EO, I have no idea where my company would be right now.